tech.
Hey Mattia, what's going on?
Hey, all good, all good. Working on a 33610, which is a classic Neve compressor. It's basically a mono 33609. It's a very interesting compressor, this one, because it's what is called a Diode Bridge compressor. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean in a second. I'm going to screw the top. This is a Diode Bridge compressor, so instead of using a FET or a VCA element to compress, so to reduce the gain of a signal, it's using the non-linearity or non-linear part of a diode, which is an NP junction, to reduce the gain of a signal. They started with the 2252, which then turns into 2253, and then 2254, 2262, 2264, 33609, 33610, and so on and so forth. So they're all the same type of compressor, and they all share the same characteristics, but they have ever so slightly different. There are ever so slightly differences between them all. This, for instance, I don't know if you can tell, but if you come closer, this is the actual card that holds the whole compressor itself. So you have output transformer here, the output op amp, which is a 640, I think this is. Yes, a 640, because there's an IC on it, so this is not fully discrete. Interstate transformer and input line transformer. And if you look at the way that the card is designed, it's a bit unusual. That edge would normally have a connector on. So this is part of what was used to be a console compressor. So what I prepared is this is the actual block diagram of the compressor itself. So as you can see, signal comes in. Just grab this so it's easier to see. Signal comes in. There's an input transformer, which is the 31267, a normal line input transformer that Neve uses on all their modules. The control element, an interstate transformer, an output amplifier, which is actually that op amp that I showed you earlier on, the output transformer, sidechain, and the limiter sidechain, which are slightly separate because you can inject also an external sidechain onto the system itself. Again, this is a very clever design, and let me show you a bit more details about this. Neve always built everything from the blocks that they already designed. So if you look at, for instance, the 1073 or the 1081, they used the same output transformers or same line input transformers, and the same holds true for these compressor, because they use the 31267 input transformer and the same output transformer that the actual 1081 uses. On top of that, the 1073, for instance, which is their Class A design mic preamp, uses a 2N3055 transistor as an output device. And if you look, which is just a common transistor, and if you look at the power supply of this compressor, which is here, let me just do this so it's probably easier to see. Let me just do that. So if you look at this, that's the power transformer. That's the regulator card with the main capacitor, and underneath there, I'm not sure if you can see, I still have to unplug stuff because if you leave it on and then I get electrocuted and all the rest of it. And I'm not sure if you can tell. Do you think you can zoom in there? There is a 2N3055, which is the same transistor that 1073 uses as on the BA283 card as an output transistor. So they use the same elements that they had to design different products. So what's clever about this is that we are using a diode bridge, which is what you would normally use to rectify voltage on a power supply, to reduce the gain of the signal. And it's very clever because you put the signal into two legs, you feed your sidechain into the other two legs, and then you pick it out. and feed the rest of the compressors with. I don't know if you can see it, but there's two FETs here to match the impedance of the bridge 1 and 2. So it is by definition a very colored compressor. So that's your 33609 or 610 really compressor for you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Nice one. Cheers, Mattia.
Cheerio.
Bye.